Up, Pyro Nation 5274 here, and welcome back to Modern Warfare 3. I figured for today's video we'd play some Havoc while discussing Season 5 because Season 5 is shaping up to be absolutely amazing, especially if you're a WWE fan like I am. And if you don't know what WWE has to do with Season 5, then stick around. I'm about to go into basically everything that's about to come through in this season while playing some Havoc. So without any further ado, let's get straight into this. Let's do this. Alright, so I got the roadmap pulled up. Trying to do this while playing Havoc is definitely an interesting choice by me, but we gonna rock with him. But yeah, I'm just gonna be going over the roadmap to make things a little simpler. So yeah, just the roadmap and whatever like extra details I already know. Like I'm not gonna be going over the blog or anything like that. We're just gonna be looking at the roadmap. So I think it's about time we get into it. Okay, so first we have some Warzone stuff. Obviously, I personally don't really care too much about Warzone, so I'm probably not going to spend too much time going over the Warzone stuff. But basically, the main focus, the main new thing in Warzone is they are adding Atlas Superstore to the big Urzikstan map, which admittedly I'm a little upset that only Warzone is getting Atlas Superstore. I would have loved to have that as a multiplayer map again, but sadly it will not. At least in this moment in time, it is not confirmed to also be a multiplayer map. So, other than that, there's also going to be a Resurgence mode. That's going to be just a Superstore, so that sounds kind of cool, but I still doubt I'm going to check it out. And apparently something called Supreme Resurgence coming later in the season, along with some new gameplay stuff, which I just don't really care about to look into or anything. Wow, brilliant aim from your boy. Now let's get into the good stuff. Let's talk multiplayer. Alright, so we're gonna get 2 new maps. Oh boy. We're getting 2 new maps for starters. 2 brand new maps once again. No remasters or anything like that. It's 2 new original maps. They're gonna be called Bait and Yard. Not really too much to say there. I'm sorry that I don't have any pictures or videos or anything of this stuff. You're just gonna have to take my word for it and then look into yourself afterwards if anything interests you. But anyways, yeah, 2 new maps, nothing too crazy. Also, a new piece of equipment is about to be added, the EMP grenade. That is probably gonna suck, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking down, did I just spawn into death? I literally spawned into death. I was looking down at my phone. That's crazy. Okay, before this game aggravates me into oblivion, let's keep going through the roadmap. So next up, we got the modes. This is the stuff that's sounding amazing. So first off, we got Slam Deathmatch. I am looking forward to Slam Deathmatch. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. At least I hope it will be. Pretty sure it's gonna be available at launch too. It doesn't say in season, and it's the first mode that they show, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be available at launch. So I cannot wait. So basically, Slam Deathmatch is part of the WWE collab, and apparently the way it's gonna work is your weapons will only down the enemies. The only way you actually get points is by doing a finishing move on them, and I mean a straight up a WWE finishing move on them. Like it will shuffle, it'll give you a random WWE finisher to use on them, and that's how you get points. And I don't even know if y'all really know that I'm a huge WWE fan, because I don't really talk about it on this channel, surprisingly, but yeah, I'm a massive WWE fan.
Eyes up.
So between that mode getting added and also even WWE Superstars getting added, which I'll get into, it's just sounding absolutely amazing. Like, I cannot wait to play Slam Deathmatch and just be hitting people with AAs, RKOs, who knows, all kinds of crazy stuff. But just like last time I did one of these videos, I barely even covered anything during the gameplay, so if y'all are still down to sit with me in the lobby here and listen to what else is getting out of Season 5, I got you. Here we go. So I actually did forget to mention during the game that not only are we getting 2 new maps, we're also getting 3 variants of existing maps. And they're all going to be cell shaded for some reason. Which will be a cell shaded Shipment, Rust, and Stash House. Also, I'm pretty sure the new map Yard is also going to be cell shaded, so I don't know why they're going big on cell shaded in this season, but yeah, that's going to be a thing apparently. Makes me wonder if they're going to bring back the Bit Party mode again, but I haven't seen anything about that, so seems like they just added cell shaded stuff just to add it, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, we were going over Slam Deathmatch. That should be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Arcade is also coming back with a couple new variants this time. So that should be pretty cool. And then next up, all 3 of these I'm pretty sure going to be available at launch too. Next up, we got COD Warrior, which, long story short, is gonna be 3 teams of 2, I'm pretty sure, and it's gonna just be a bunch of like mini games. Like, one was everyone gets a sledgehammer in a vehicle, the first team to destroy the vehicle wins. There's one where like all the teams are permanently in the shock stick effect and they have to try and kill each other. Like, it's all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's just a bunch of mini games like that, so that sounded pretty awesome. But in season, we should be getting Fishfection, which is basically just gonna be infected with fish for some reason. I think all the zombies are gonna be fish skins, and I think the survivors get spears and crossbows, which the spear is gonna be one of the new weapons. I'll get into that in a bit. So yeah, just a weird little variant of infected, nothing too crazy. Also getting paintball. So your boy might have to make another round of that video. Shout out to anyone who remembers back in Cold War when I was doing that mini extreme paintball series. I might have to bring that back for when that mode returns. Also, apparently all guns are going to be one shot in that paintball mode. Literally all guns are going to be one shot, apparently, so that's going to be very interesting. And then finally, the new mode, which will also be in season, is Defuse or Destroy, which apparently what that mode is, it's just S&D, but every round the bomb instantly starts planted on one of the bomb sites. Like, literally as soon as the round starts, the bomb's already planted on a random bomb site. So if you're attacking, you gotta rush to that bomb and try and defend it. And if you're defending, you gotta rush to it and try and defuse it. So it does sound like a nice little variant to S&D. Honestly, I wish my friends were still playing this game. That'd be a fun mode for us to all play. Speaking of friends and playing this game, we got the zombies. Which you already know, if I'm talking zombies, I'm not going to be spending that long on it because there's barely anything new. It's just the same old usual, just another story mission, another rift, new schematics, except this story mission is actually going to be the final story mission. which is funny and on brand because I'm pretty sure there's still going to be one more season after this season. I don't think this is the final season, so it's probably getting either literally nothing or barely anything next season, zombies. So yeah, it's just on brand that this season would be the final mission instead of the final season. But yeah, my boy Sincere already uninstalled this game. I'm gonna have to try and convince him to reinstall it so that we can so that the zombie squad can check out the final mission. We might as well. We checked out the other ones. Anyways, let's finally get into the last stuff to cover here, which is just the new weapons, operators, all that jazz. Alright, so we'll start with the new weapons. First off, we got the STG coming back. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the first time we've had a modern STG in a modern COD game. So that should be interesting. STG is usually a preferred weapon of mine in World War II games, so hopefully it slaps here too. We're also getting, I think it's an SMG that looks like a sidearm, so that's interesting. And then of course the most fun looking weapons aren't arriving until later on in the season, which is the spear, which is a melee that you can also throw, and a bow, which is actually classified as a launcher, unlike the crossbow classified as a marksman rifle. But then we got the battle pass operators. First we got Valeria. She's been the cover star of this season. I don't know why. If I remember correctly, like, we've seen absolutely nothing from Valeria in campaign or multiplayer in this game, so I guess she's going to be playing a big role this season, whatever that may be. Then we also got just a random dude, Ivan, or actually I've heard, I don't remember him, but I've heard he was in the campaign and actually died in the campaign, so I guess it's another one of those moments where they're just bringing people back from the dead again. And shout out to all my WWE fans in the Battle Pass, yes, in the Battle Pass, Rhea Ripley. Crazy, crazy. I'm so looking forward to Rhea Ripley being in the Battle Pass. That's just so fire. And I'm really hoping that she actually did the voice lines as well. Because, I mean, just playing as Rhea Ripley in COD just sounds sick. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But yes, then we have events. We got Conquest, Echo Endo Live, Wildlife Most Wanted, and Emotional Overdrive. Nothing really to say there. Don't really have any details on those. I think they've only been mentioned in this roadmap, so there's truly no details about them. But I will say that the last one, Emotional Overdrive, the picture is those emoji skins, so I'm scared for what that event's gonna be. And then we have an entire section dedicated to WWE, which is just showing that 2 more WWE superstars will be added to the game as store bundles, though, which are Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio. And my wallet is gonna be fighting me to not get those operators. And then it also says WWE SummerSlam event. That should be interesting. The actual SummerSlam is already shaping up to be amazing, so hopefully the event in COD will also be amazing. And finally, the last sections are just talking about a classified operator who will be coming in season apparently. And people are saying he looks like Jonesy, like the outline looks like that one, like, Noir Jonesy. So you never know, maybe it is. Maybe we get a Fortnite collab too. But nah, in terms of who it actually is, like, I honestly don't really know. Could be someone doing Black Ops 6, like maybe it's Adler or something, I don't know. And then there's the aftermarket parts. I know the main one I can remember is one of the aftermarket parts is going to turn the Moors into a blunderbuss. And there's also going to be one that's going to turn the bow into some sort of laser gun. So, some pretty crazy aftermarket parts getting added. But anyways, yeah, that's basically everything about Season 5. Obviously, Season 5 coming out next Wednesday. And obviously, your boy is absolutely covering it on day one. Probably covering Slam Deathmatch, assuming it's available on day one. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you for watching all the way up to here. I hope I was able to properly inform you guys of what's about to go down in Season 5. Whether you plan on looking at the roadmap and all the other stuff yourself, or even if you just take my word for it, I hope either way it was informative enough. I'll see you guys in Season 5. So one more time, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.